James, what is it, week on Sunday?
Week on Sunday, mate, yeah.
You and Rhiannon, looks like you two are topping the bill,
yeah.
Because you're on the front of the posters.
It looks that way, mate, don't it, yeah, so...
And a fight that I think is deserving of it, because I don't know too much about him. You only gave me his name yesterday, but a kid who's fought at a fairly decent level. I think he won. I don't know. It was a global welterweight title.
Yeah, he's won some intercontinental title. Fought for the Belgium title. He's been there and he's done it. Like you said, we were just looking. He had a 12-round fight, a couple of 10-round fights. So yeah, it's a great fight. I had a previous opponent who Sierra Osgood who ended up didn't coming off. So I think Stephen VIP has put me a great fight here, and it's going to be one for the fans.
You know, everyone knows, everyone's struggling to match their opponent because there's so many shows in this month of September. But this is a real, a great test for you to find out where you stand now, because you believe you come on leaps and bounds. Little baby, Daddy daycare today.
Daddy daycare today, Lee. So she's watching me on. And
but you, a really nice clinical performance last time out. We spoke about that on camera before. This is a kid that perhaps, because he's from the little clips that we was watching before, he seems a little bit raw.
Very raw, yeah.
But he comes for it, doesn't he, mate?
You don't like taking a step back either, so hopefully plays right into my hands, Lee. It's going to give everybody a great fight to watch, because you know my fighting style, Lee. I don't really like taking too much of a back foot, so I think it's gonna be a good fight. I've got a lot to show. I've been working on.
Well, this is what I'm going to ask you. Listen, every time you've ever fought, you've always put a smile on my face. Your work rate is always phenomenal. You know, perhaps sometimes too much work rate, if you know what I mean.
I think so, yeah.
But you've always gone out there, you've always tried to deliver and put a crowd-pleasing performance on. What have you been working on? It's been, I know you had the MJR fight, but you've been with Anthony Crolla now for, got me 12 months, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming out. Well, no, it was August when I got with him, 2020.
So it's over
a year,
months.
Just over a year. But listen, we've been working on everything, and I know a lot of fighters say we can work on everything, but we've took everything back to the basics, and we've built up from there again. I say, I've been working on a lot of switch hitting. I've been working on, a big one for me was my defence. Obviously, I was always good going forward, but obviously I used to leave my head on the line a lot, take a few shots that I didn't need to. So I've been working on game plans and just on a whole, just boxing. You know what I mean? I was always.
So this could be, from what we watched, this could be a perfect fight for you to put everything into practice. What you've been working on.
Well, the last fight was just getting under Ant. Like, there was no. I never took one risk in that fight. I didn't come out of first gear in my last fight because I thought, Ant's put his effort into me. I don't want to go out there and do half of what he's been telling me. I want to go out there and do everything he's been telling me and not make one mistake. This time, I'm going to push on more. I'm going to do everything I did last time, but on more urgency to it, more of a bigger scale, because I know this guy, like we were saying, he's fit.
Listen, he's done the rounds.
This is an 8-round fight. This is an 8-round fight, so he breezes 8 rounds. So I'm going to have to box. I'm going to have to box when I can. I'm going to have to fight when I can. But I think all around it's a great fight for me. Obviously, unfortunately, Sierra Osgood had to step out from the fight, so this has been a blessing in disguise, really. I think, to be honest to you, this guy brings a bit more than what he probably did, to be honest.
Well, because I think that kid has had a good early record, but when he was coming to you, I think the last 4 fights he'd lost. This kid isn't that kid. This kid is coming off a win, I think. I think actually he lost his last one, but you know, he's had some big wins.
He's had some big wins. He's beat some unbeaten guys on his way up, so 9-0s and 8-0s. So I think it's a perfect fight for me, Lee. At the place I'm at now, I obviously get this fight, I want to be moving on then. I want to be taking them huge fights. This is a big fight.
Yeah.
I want to win this fight. I want to win it convincingly. I'm going to try my best in every, like I always do, and then I want to move on. That next fight, December, whenever it may be.
Hopefully we'll have a lot to talk about. If you come
yeah.
through and you get the performance and the result that you want on the Sunday, we'll be chatting and maybe looking for a small title for you.
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm there for now, Lee. Like I said, there's been a lot of good welterweight fights recently.
Well, obviously we've just missed out on. You know, there was a talk of you and Anthony Tomlinson.
Me and Tomlinson, yeah.
But that looks like that's not going to happen now. But maybe you win this fight. Maybe you could get the winner.
100%,
what was his name? Jardon or something?
Dante Jardon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd love that fight with him. Obviously, it's one of them fights where he's a tough Mexican, and Mexicans have been coming over here and doing the business. So I'd love that fight. Obviously, I'm guessing a lot of welterweights in Britain are going to be wanting that fight as well. But that'd be a good fight for me. And then, like you said, I don't know. It's the world's my oyster kind of thing. I'm looking forward to the future, mate. It's been a good build-up process, and I couldn't be with a better coach and a better team in VIP.
You feel you're ready now for
100%,
these
100%.
next step-ups?
Yeah, I feel everything. I believe boxing is a good mental sport as well. Like I said, got my strength and conditioning with Tim. He's been working on mental sides of it and stuff like that. So obviously strength and conditioning, but he works the mental side. I'm the most mentally strong I've ever been.
Well, I was going to say that was perhaps your weakest part of your game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you didn't sleep much.
Didn't sleep much on fight nights and that. Listen, last time I slept 11 hours. It's like the mental side of it now. I didn't think about it as much until Rhiannon and Ross got me involved with Tim, who's been doing our strength and conditioning, and he works on strength and conditioning with distractions and sleeping patterns and there's just crazy stuff which I feel has brought a massive benefit to my game. The piece to the missing piece to the puzzle.
Definitely.
Now it's time for me to give back to everybody who's put efforts into me now by a fantastic win on Sunday, which will be coming. I'm raring to go.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to chatting to you on a Sunday afternoon and saying win number 15, mate.
And that's what it's going to be, Lee. I promise you. Win number 15. I'm ready for it.
James,
thank you very
take care,
much,
mate.
Lee.
See you on
Appreciate
Sunday.
it.